Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Dan Maries with KOLD News 13, and we are here at the Center of Opportunity, the Gospel Rescue Mission, right off of Palo Verde, just north of Interstate 10. And today is Blessings to Go. Now, with COVID-19, the pandemic happening right now, we couldn't have our normal, traditional sit-down Thanksgiving feast that the Gospel Rescue Mission does every year. So this year, it is a drive-through, and they have got this operation nailed down. Cars are coming in off of Michigan Street, right off of Palo Verde, again, just north of Interstate 10. They have 2,000 meals ready to give away. This was supposed to start at 11, but the cars were lined up so long, the line was so long already, they actually had to get started at 10:30 this morning. But before we get started, I also want to thank everyone who has donated. Just last week, the Gospel Rescue Mission only had 50 pies. If we pan over here with Pascal, more than 1,500. We actually lost count after 1,500. Costco brought a big pallet of pies. The word went out and Tucsonans stepped up to the plate. They knew that there was a need, so all those pies have been donated by various people, so thank you for those. And what's happening now is after people come off of Michigan Street, they come in here to the Center of Opportunity, which by the way was paid for by Humberto Lopez, the Lopez Foundation, HSL Properties. Thank you, Humberto Lopez, for all that you do for the Gospel Rescue Mission. The cars are coming in. You can see some of them have their trunk popped. And basically these volunteers are inside here. We're gonna go there in a second. I'll show you where all the food is coming from. Boxes and boxes of food. Again, 2,000 meals. They're getting the food, they're getting the boxes of food, they're getting the pies. Before that, they're getting flowers. If there's children in the car, they're getting a stuffed animal. So let's walk this way. Pascal is our photographer this morning. He's helping me out with this video. Here's some more food that's being given away. Actually, some dog food for those who have family pets at home. This really is a one-stop shop. Now, before we get over there, I want to tell you a little bit more about the Center for Opportunity. The Center of Opportunity is a one-stop collaborative campus of 30-plus social service provider partners with the Gospel Rescue Mission as the managing partner. It's designed to provide holistic support and expedite guests from homelessness to self-sufficiency. So this basically is a one-stop shop for families who have found themselves hitting hard times. Right now, so many of us have lost our jobs. I've got a lot of friends in the restaurant industry, the bar industry. They're hurting because they've lost their jobs. The hospitality industry is also struggling. So we know what you're going through, and it's never any shame to reach out for help. That's what the Gospel Rescue Mission is here to do. It's a helping hand when you're down and out, and it's just a way to get you back up. So here's some of the folks, again, getting these food pies and the food boxes, the pies. Let's go around here and I'll show you where the volunteers are putting all these food boxes together. So here are the food boxes, and you can see these again are all volunteers loading them up in every car. Basically what's happening here is that once the folks are in line, they let the volunteers know how many people are in each vehicle. So each person gets a meal plus the box of food. Let's go inside and I'll show you this operation behind the scenes.
When they get a minute.
So this is kind of like the calm before the storm. You can see all these boxes ready to go. You can see Sprouts has got some food in here. Just give you an idea of what they've got. They've got some bacon, some cereal, some scalloped potatoes. And again, all donated by Tucsonans who really want to help out. Maybe you were at the grocery store and you were given the opportunity to buy a bag of groceries. Well, now you can see where those groceries are going. All these families that are in line. Let's go back here a little bit further. Again, for those of you who are at the Sprouts and you could buy a bag of groceries, there you go. What was that, Victor?
6 cars back.
6 cars back. Oh, okay. Well, actually, we're going to go talk to some folks who are here and just get an idea of what's happening. In the bins?
You're gonna go to interview people in that bins right there.
We're gonna do the news thing right there.
So this is Scott and Charlotte. They actually used to be a part of the Gospel Rescue Mission. They met and they got married. So they're here in line. We're going to talk to them here in a short while, and just to get an idea of how the Gospel Rescue Mission, it really does change lives. So if you're looking for a nonprofit to really help out that stays local, I would highly suggest the Gospel Rescue Mission.
Hey, God bless you guys. Really good to see you, Scott. Glad you guys are doing well.
So Scott, how you doing? I'm Dan with Channel 13. So we can walk and talk. I don't want to hold up the line, but so you guys, I heard that you met through the Gospel Rescue Mission, or no kid? So if you could just kind of, we'll go with you. I don't want to hold up the line, but so you guys, can you kind of explain how helpful the Gospel Rescue Mission is for folks who need a helping hand?
I'll be blessed because I came from Missouri, she came from Texas, we got together, and I quit drugs here, and I ended up getting married for the first time in my life.
No
My
kidding.
life changed over. We met here at the Gospel.
And you credit the Gospel Rescue Mission with basically saving your life, giving you a new life? Yeah.
And sending us to a hotel.
And sending them to a hotel?
For coronavirus.
Ah.
Because we are highly susceptible.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would never be driving a BMW and a Mercedes.
So
One of each, you know.
But they do help in every way possible to help anybody that needs the help if they want it.
yeah.
And if they don't, they're out. You know, it's a win-win situation, and they love people just as much as I
That
love
man right there, he's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys know a lot of people here, don't
Yeah.
you? Almost like a family reunion.
It is pretty much.
And just about today, this Blessings to Go, what does this mean for you to be able to come here and get a meal like this?
Show our appreciation on how things are in life. Where when you're homeless,
It just reassures the blessing that they bestowed on us.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, guys, thank you so much. And congratulations on everything. All right. Well, have a good day. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. So there you go. They met through the Gospel Rescue Mission. They were homeless at one time. The Gospel Rescue Mission got them out of homelessness, and now here they are, a new life, married, and coming here through the Blessings to Go program through the Gospel Rescue Mission. Let's also, Pascal, we'll head over here. You know, we have 2,000 meals ready to give away. The line has been non-stop since 10:30 this morning. This is how fast the line has been moving, just non-stop, constant. So the need is there more than ever, especially with the pandemic. So many people out of work. So if you need a place, if you're looking for an organization to help with, to donate to, please consider the Gospel Rescue Mission. You can see it in action. You saw Scott and his wife right there talking about what the Gospel Rescue Mission has done for them. This is a wonderful organization. My family personally supports it. Whenever it's time to give away toys, I always have my son pick out a toy to bring it to the Gospel Rescue Mission. So if you want to help, we got it really easy. All you have to do is text 77977. Here, let me actually hold that up. You text GRM, Gospel Rescue Mission, to 77977. Just text GRM to 77977. And can you pick a donation, a monetary donation?
All general.
It's all general. So is that going to be for $10 or
Whatever you
you
want.
can do whatever you want. So you enter the amount. So that's how easy it is to help the Gospel Rescue Mission. Just text GRM to the number 77977. Quick and easy for you, and it's just a wonderful organization to support. So let's go down this way. You can see some of the volunteers here and employees of the Gospel Rescue Mission. So if we look down here, these are where the cars are coming off of Michigan Street. They're coming into the Gospel Rescue Mission. They're telling the folks here how many people are in the vehicle, how many meals they need. You can see that they're getting stuffed animals. So if there's a child, a young child in the car, they get a stuffed animal. The flowers were donated. Do you remember who donated them? The flowers were donated by a local business. I'll get the name of that business here in a second. But this is where it all starts.
Mayfield Forest.
Who was it?
Mayfield.
Mayfield. So thank you, Mayfield, for providing and donating all the flowers. I know it's putting a lot of smiles on these folks' faces. And it's just one of those little added benefits. That's how businesses get involved. Businesses, Costco gave a whole pallet full of pies. You know, the word went out over the last couple of days that the Gospel Rescue Mission needed pies. Last week, they only had 50 pies. They did not have enough. Now they have over 1,500. Once Tucsonans heard that need for call, the call for need, they answered big time. So thank you to everybody who donated a pie, and especially Costco for a pallet full of pie. We'll head back over this way.
You ready for another?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Okay. It's warming up. We got to go over here. I'll take Pascal and I are going to go over and we'll show you some more of these food boxes, and we'll also show you the pies coming out, and actually the meals as well. So once again, they get a whole box of food. And this, I know I showed you just a little while ago, but I think it's very important to realize, if you were at Sprouts in the last few weeks and you bought a bag of groceries to give away, here it is. So you can really see your donation in action. It's going to go to a family who really needs some help. And that's such an easy way for you to help out. So I'll show you, Pascal, if we can show them. Here's the box of food going into his van right here. They need one meal. And the meals are actually cold and frozen, so they can take it home and warm it up, heat it up, but it's a full turkey meal. Actually, we'll come over here and show you that. Meals ready to go. So that's why it's called, you see right here, Thanksgiving Blessings to Go, grntucson.com. That's the Gospel Rescue Mission for Tucson.com. For those of you who have helped out with this drive, here is your food going to the car. So each car comes up. They tell them how many meals they need. If there's 3-4 people in the car, each person gets a meal, and then they get the box of food. So you can see they're getting at least 3 to 4 meals right here. And it's just, so many people are just saying what a blessing this is. A lot of these folks have lost their jobs. They literally have to make the decision on where to pay bills or go grocery shopping. So imagine the relief this is when they can pull in here, get a box of food, and get a meal ready to go. It's really brightening their Thanksgiving. It's giving them some hope, giving them something to look forward to. And it's just, this is one of the reasons I love Tucson. The call for need went out, and Tucsonans answered in a big way. But the need is going to be here after Thanksgiving. Gospel Rescue Mission is here 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And once Thanksgiving goes, once Thanksgiving passes, then it's going to be the Christmas holiday season. And one of the places I really enjoy supporting is the Family Center on Miracle Mile. There's a lot of mothers who are single mothers with their kids, and it's just a wonderful organization to support. So if you've got some stuff that you're doing, some cleaning around the house, they take donations. But one thing about the Gospel Rescue Mission is they are very astute with their money. They really make the dollar stretch. And that's one way to always help out the easiest, is if you can give a monetary donation. Let's go see if we can talk to some more people in line. So Pascal, we got to show them this. Just a kind of little fun little stage. We got, well, Elvis Presley fell. But this is one of the things that the folks see as they're driving in. Just kind of a fun little stage to try to give us a bit of normalcy around here. So we got Elvis Presley in the house. Also want to mention, after everybody gets their food, there's an optional pull-out, and they've got a prayer tent. As you know, Gospel Rescue Mission is founded in the Word of God, and so they want to give people an opportunity to do some prayer with them. There's people here that will pray with you. So if you find yourself on hard times and you feel like you could use a little prayer, you can come through here, get your food, and there's a little pull-out with a tent over there. It's called the prayer tent, and there are some volunteers and staff that are ready to pray with you as well. Hopefully give you some hope and something to look forward to. But again, a non-stream of cars. It's sad, but also heartwarming at the same time. It's this dichotomy that's hard to explain, because we wish the need wasn't there, but it is. And it makes you feel nice and wonderful knowing that the Tucson community pulls together when it needs to and helps our fellow Tucsonans. And this is when you see it in action at events like this. But it's unfortunate to see how great the need is, but it's fortunate to see people coming together and helping helping each other out. We're waiting for Victor, who's gonna find somebody else to talk to. Let's go check out some of the stuffed toys. Got the Arizona Rangers here. Thanks for being here. So here's some of the stuffed toys that the kids are going to get. So if there's a child in the car, they get a stuffed toy. It looks like they could even have a little, they got some choices. You guys like some cookies? There you go. And here's how it's working as well. So the staff and volunteers, once the car first gets in this line, they will ask how many people are in the vehicle, number of adults, number of children. That's how they get the stuffed animals, and the number of meals, and if they have any pets in the household. Is it a large dog, small dog, a cat, and also their zip code. Because remember, we showed you earlier the dog food and the pet food over there. So that's the way they can get a free bag of food for their pets. So even the pets are included in this, and they also know how many meals to get as well. But you can see they're getting goodies even before they get their food, before they get
Now that kid down here Lava
Oh.
has donated. Oh, my friend Mayfield Flowers donated the flowers.
So Lava Get donated some cookies.
They donated 5 dozen, 20 dozen cookies, and Mayfield Flowers gave us enough to make over 600 arrangements.
So Mayfield Flowers, again, thank you for donating those. And Lava Get, thank you for donating all those cookies as well.
And 37 years of service in Tucson.
Nice. Thank you. I love it. Oh, right on. Nice. 37 years in Tucson. So thank you, Lava Get. And again, we talk about the individuals who want to donate. Businesses are an important part of the Gospel Rescue Mission's mission. As I mentioned earlier, Costco giving a whole pallet full of pies. If you're a business owner and you feel like you could help out, it's a great opportunity for you. If you've got services, you can donate. If you're a food company, if you got food to donate, it can always be used. And it's very important that you can do that if you can. It's a win-win for everyone.
And that's PLIANHANHANS.
So, while you're here, how's it been?
Everything's been going great. We've been blessed to have worked with Mayfield Flowers and with Lava Get for over 25 years. Yeah, the relationship started with Pat Coleman, the matriarch of the family. She passed away several years ago, and her son Greg and I have picked up the tradition. And Palo Verde has supplied cookies now. They've done a great job. I've just been very fortunate to have been involved.
Now, how are you involved? What are you doing? Why?
Well, I come out simply to give back to the community. I come and have been fortunate enough to be involved in several programs over the past 40 years. And this is just an extension of service and dedication to the city. But yeah, the two champions are the volunteers, all the kids who come out, certainly the people that are able to donate, and as you can see, this year we were also got over 1,500 stuff bags, so it's been a real blessing.
You know, the importance of giving. You say you're here doing it, but why do you do it?
You know, I do it because I feel very lucky, very blessed, but because, you know, we've all faced trouble. And, you know, when you have faced struggles, you appreciate even more being able to give back. So it's just a combination thing, but certainly what I was taught as a kid, you know, just to give back to any and everybody.
What's your name?
My name is Brian Hanks.
Brian Hanks. So Brian, thank you so much for being out here today, and thanks for your time. And,
Certainly.
you know, just wonderful. It's a wonderful day. Good to see
Have
you.
a blessed day.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.
We got a car, about 4 cars coming up.
Is it that gray one, Victor?
No, it's a small white car.
The small white car. Well,
Let's
you know,
go.
Victor, while you're here, do you mind if we just kind of talk about today?
Becca says the video is silent.
What's that?
Becca says the video is silent.
Oh, is there a way to fix that while we're live?
Do you want me to cut it?
I don't know what to say.
Here, go ahead and show that. But how many people are watching?
22. Yeah.
So I don't think it'll just flip. You want to try it to see if it'll work?
It's fine.
Oh, you don't.
That's fine. No one else is saying anything else.
Okay. Maybe she needs.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'll double check too.
It's 4 cars back.
4 cars, okay.
They have kids, so if you get them from here, you can get them giving the receiving the stuff.
This side. This side. All right, if you were just joining us, my name is Dan Maries. I'm with KOLD News 13, and we're here at the Gospel Rescue Mission's Blessings to Go. Because of COVID, because of the pandemic, everything shut down. The Gospel Rescue Mission had to do things a little differently this year. So it's a drive-through Thanksgiving feast. Volunteers started working on this months ago. Last week, they prepared all the food. They froze it. They're going to be giving away the food frozen. People can take it home, have a Thanksgiving feast. There's food boxes being given away. Flowers are being given away. Stuffed toys are being given away. And this line has been non-stop. Started at 10:30 when they actually opened up the gates. It's going until 2 p.m. this afternoon. 2,000 meals are ready to go. Hopefully we do not run out of food, but even if they do run out of those boxes, they will make more. So I'm going to ask you one quick favor. If you can please share this video. If you're on here right now, share this video on your Facebook page so people can really see what the Gospel Rescue Mission does. This is when you're seeing their mission in action. We're at the Center of Opportunity. Thank you to the Humberto Lopez family, the HSL Lopez Family Foundation, HSL Properties. Humberto Lopez is a very well-known man here in Tucson. He pretty much donated all of this to the Gospel Rescue Mission. Thanks to Mr. Lopez. He's a good man of Tucson. Here's one of the families coming in, and you can see they're getting some stuffed animals, some stuffed toys for kids in the car. Let's go say hi. How you guys doing? My name is Dan. I'm with Channel 13. Can we walk with you while you're driving slowly? So I just wanted to ask you what it means to be able to come through here and get these meals.
It means everything, especially here, everybody's having a hard time and stuff, so, he's come a lot, for the past 4 years or so. This year has been especially hard because there's COVID and everything going on, so, if this was happening, we have to take it together.
And I don't know if you could hear, but she said, we can drive with you. Oh. She said that if this wasn't happening, they probably wouldn't be having a Thanksgiving dinner. And it just shows when Tucsonans need help, they help each other. Yeah. Right on. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. God bless you. You're going to pull right up here. Make sure the doors are locked. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Find a car for you? Sure.
So you can see, sorry about that, folks. I forgot to put my mask on when I was talking to him. Tried to do that physical distancing, but it was hard to hear her. So my apologies. I do have my mask. I just didn't have it on at that particular time. But when there's nobody else around, I am 6 feet distancing. I just want you all to know that. But again, if you're just joining us, please make sure you share this. And if you can, support the Gospel Rescue Mission. This has been a non-stop line of cars. They're coming in off of Michigan Street. So just to give you an idea of where the Center of Opportunity is located, it's on Palo Verde Rd, just north of Interstate 10. So if you're on I-10, if you're coming from Tucson, you're going to be heading east on I-10 like you're heading towards New Mexico. You would exit on Palo Verde North, you head north on Palo Verde, and the Gospel Rescue Mission would be on your west side of the road. You come in off Michigan Street. Also want to just thank everybody who's been a part of this Blessings to Go. The food boxes that have been gathered, Sprouts Grocery Store, Sprouts Market, who actually had an opportunity for their customers to buy bags of groceries. We showed you that earlier, those bags of groceries in these food boxes going out to these families. And if you heard that woman just a short while ago that we talked to, she said that they probably would not be having a Thanksgiving meal if it weren't for the Gospel Rescue Mission. And when you hear about the Gospel Rescue Mission, you probably wonder exactly what do they do? Well, they really do try to get people out of homelessness, and they do it through the Word of God, and they do it through action. And it's a reminder, when you want to support an organization and you want to keep it local, Gospel Rescue Mission is one of the best ones to do that. They have a women's recovery center. That's the one on Miracle Mile. That's the one where I take a lot of our goods to, and whenever we're doing some spring cleaning around the house, toys, because there's a lot of kids there. And it's one of those things where my sons enjoy donating some of their toys, and we just tell them that, hey, another child is going to get to enjoy your toy now. So that's one easy way. You can also text to 77977. So if you text GRM, Gospel Rescue Mission, if you text GRM to 77977, you can put in a monetary donation to support the Gospel Rescue Mission. And they really do know how to be good stewards of the money that you do donate. It's all local. It all stays local. It's a good way for you to help out those who need a helping hand. Now, the mission statement of the Gospel Rescue Mission is this: hope, shelter, transformation. Where homelessness ends and lives are restored. You probably heard that in the commercial by Pastor Roy. You'll hear him say, where homelessness ends and lives are restored. Also want to thank the HSL Lopez Family Foundation for donating the Center of Opportunity. This is the old Holiday Inn on Palo Verde, just north of I-10. They've really turned this into, it's a welcome center, a men's shelter, men's addiction recovery, women and children's shelter, employment, housing, a wellness center, women's addiction recovery. These are some of the things that the Gospel Rescue Mission is part of their mission when they want to help out people. Now, so you know, the Center of Opportunity, the partners, they provide these kind of services: government benefits, medical and dental care, behavioral health care, veteran services, reentry programs, legal support, and so much more. The 2019, this is how many meals they gave away last year: 1,844. This year, for 2020, for the Blessings to Go, the drive-through, they have 2,000 meals ready to go. Now, the spring 2020, the Blessings to Go outreach during the springtime, they had 1,023 families that they served. They distributed almost 3,000 of food boxes. There was 2,898 total meals provided during the spring 2020 Blessings to Go outreach. 26,082. That's how many meals were provided. And so far this year, here are some of the stats that the Gospel Rescue Mission has provided for members of our community. Listen to this number: 185,479. That's how many meals have been provided so far this year from the Gospel Rescue Mission to folks in Tucson. Shelter bed nights, 63,291. Volunteer hours, almost 25,000. In-kind donations, just over 3 million. And you can see how fast that money goes, though, when you're providing that many meals. 185,000 so far this year. Again, if you want to help out, text GRM to 77977. You can help out. Any donation amount helps out greatly. The more, the merrier. The Lord loves a giving heart, right?
Absolutely.
Actually, Victor Hightower is here. He's with the Gospel Rescue Mission. And Victor, I was talking about this earlier. It's sad to see the need, but it's also comforting to see the help. It's like
Absolutely.
odd dichotomy.
Absolutely. And I know you mentioned earlier the thing about the pies. It always gives me goosebumps when I talk about it, because it just shows how much love Tucson has. A week ago, we had 50 pies. We lost track today, over 1,500. So, when we put out the need that there are people who are hungry and hurting, Tucsonans respond. That's what I love about this town. It's just filled with love. And you can see there are some people in need. We're moving through quickly and safely. And it's a pleasure to be able to serve people. It really is.
When you see how great the need is, how do you keep from feeling defeated? I mean, how do you keep that hope and knowing that we can still help people?
Well, we just trust in God, and we have faith that He'll provide no matter what the needs are. We're just here, His servants, to take what people bring in and to give out to people in need. So sometimes it's a day-to-day thing, but we just have to have faith that things will get better.
And you mentioned, Tucsonans do have giving hearts. Sometimes it's a little bit last minute, last second, but somehow, some way, these kind of events always come together. And just kind of talk about just the importance of us helping out our fellow members.
Well, I always say that one of the secrets to happiness is helping others. So it's a little bit of an ulterior motivation for me. But you know, it's the basic thing for all humans. That's what we should do. We should be helping each other as much as we can.
And I think in this day and age, you know, when you get on social media, all you do is just see people bashing. There's so much negativity out there in the world right now. But I feel like right here where we are at the Gospel Rescue Mission, there's so much goodness happening. So it's a good opportunity for people to get away from the negativity and just come here and help.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, you walk around here, you won't see a frown.
No.
All you see is smiling faces. People are grateful to receive. People are happy to give. We're all working together for everybody's good. So,
And I got to
it's
tell
wonderful.
you, you're making this lion move. You got a
It's
pretty
working.
well-oiled
It's pretty-
operation.
So we did, you know, earlier in the spring, we did the Blessings to Go event. So we did food boxes to people coming through. We got a little bit of practice. We kind of had to pivot for Thanksgiving. So we're using the same Blessings to Go model, that drive-through outreach. And like you said, it's going really well.
And you know, when I've talked to a few people, they are just so grateful for what you are doing here today. And what do you want to just tell those kind of folks when they, you know, sometimes maybe people might feel a little ashamed to reach out for help, but there's no shame in that. I mean, if you need a helping hand, take it.
We all need help at some time in our life. It's okay. It's a sign of strength to ask for help. Nothing to be shameful of. So we're happy to be here to help. We're happy to be giving some people some smiles. So,
And you personally, when you hear somebody say, thank you, I probably wouldn't have a meal today if it weren't for this event.
it warms my heart. It gives me chills. It makes my day. It makes my year.
Well, Victor, thanks for all that you do. Thanks for what the Gospel Rescue Mission does for our community.
Thank you, Dan, for being here.
Well, we're going to wrap it up. We really appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, if you want to help out, text GRM, 3 letters, GRM to 77977. That is the easiest way you can do to help out the Gospel Rescue Mission. Text GRM to 77977. And let your friends know. This is a year, this is the time for giving. And this is how you can keep it all local. I personally support the Gospel Rescue Mission. I believe in what they do for our community. And I think you can get behind them and just help out our fellow Tucsonans. For all of those of you who helped out this year, thank you. For all of those who donated pies and food, we thank you from the bottom of our heart. You can see exactly where your donations are going. These are our neighbors. These are our fellow Tucsonans who need a little help. So for those of you who lent that helping hand, thank you so much. Thanks for watching and have a great day and happy Thanksgiving.